When you open official history books, they tell you simple stories. Copper chisels, hemp ropes, thousands of slaves, and of course, a lot of time. But wait. When you look closely and very carefully at these massive blocks, you see surfaces so perfectly cut that not even a piece of paper could fit between them. Holes so smooth that even modern diamond drills would struggle to create them. And all this is supposedly done 5,000 years ago by primitive human hands. But how? And by whom? From Peru to Japan, from Egypt to India. Why is the technology used by these civilizations so similar, despite the thousands of kilometers separating them? Today, I'm taking you into the dark corridors of history, to 6 places whose mysteries have even made engineers sweat. Are you ready to separate the mysterious from the fact? Kailasa, the temple house that fell from above. How is a building constructed? The foundation is laid, the walls rise, and finally, the roof is installed, completing it. Now, forget everything you know. Welcome to the Temple of Kailasa. This place wasn't built from bottom to top, it was built from top to bottom. They started from the summit of a mountain, and by carving, shaping, and peeling away layers accumulated over centuries, they created a temple, a palace. 200,000 tons of hard volcanic rock with zero margin of error. Because if you break the trunk of that elephant statue, there's no going back. You can't bring in a new block. You can't shrink the stone. The whole temple is ruined. To finish it in 18 years, they had to extract 30 tons of stone every day. They worked non-stop every day. Did they use lasers? No. You hammer dry wooden blocks into the rock, and when you pour water on them, the wood swells and expands, and the giant rock silently splits in two. Gravity and patience. That's the whole secret. But the real miracle is this. Thousands of craftsmen, without even looking at each other's hands, work in harmony pursuing a single dream. This isn't technology. This is disciplined work and human spirit. Yonaguni and Derinkuyu. What water and earth conceal. Off the coast of Japan, a diver searching for sharks discovered a massive stepped pyramid beneath the sea. Yonaguni. Underwater steps, terraces, platforms, hidden underwater for 10,000 years. Natural? Man-made. The scientific world is still at war. The truth is probably somewhere in between. Ancient hands transformed a natural outline into a sacred place. A forgotten temple beneath the ocean. The scene changes. The narrow, dark tunnels of Cappadocia. Now we descend 85 meters underground. Derinkuyu. In 1963, a man was renovating his house. When he demolished a wall, a tunnel. And behind that tunnel, another. Then a room, then a staircase, 18 floors, a hidden city for 20,000 people. Were they hiding from an alien invasion? No. They were fleeing the war-torn fate of these lands. In the blood-soaked history of Anatolia, people had found a way to survive, to become invisible. They discovered the softness of volcanic tuff and carved a civilization into the earth. From the outside, it looks like just a flat plain. But beneath your feet lies a labyrinth. And the most terrifying part, the ventilation systems are so sophisticated that they still function today. Nan Madol, the lost capital of the Pacific. There's a Venice in the middle of the Pacific, but nobody knows about it. Nan Madol, 92 artificial islands, 750,000 tons of basalt columns, and the nearest quarry, 40 kilometers away, on another island. How did they get there? The locals say, wizards made the stones fly through the air. Science says, flights and currents. But there's another mystery here. In 1907, the German governor Victor Berg opened the sacred tombs here. The next day, his mysterious death fueled rumors of a curse. No one else dared to enter the tombs. A curse? Perhaps. But the real curse of Non-Madol is different. This is a prison. The emperor would exile all rival chiefs to these islands. No food, no clean water, just water canals and watchtowers. A golden cage. The architecture here is a weapon of absolute power, a display of power. And even 500 years later, it still works. Because everyone who goes there asks the same question. Why did these people build such a prison for themselves? The answer? They didn't. It belonged to the rulers. And for them, it was considered paradise. Gunung Padang. For centuries, this hill was just an ordinary elevation for people passing through. Until 2010, when geologists scanned the area with radar. There lies something enormous 30 meters deep, a structure built in layers. And carbon dating says it's 20,000 years old. Just think, that's 15,000 years before the Giza pyramids, a time when mammoths still lived on Earth. The question of how our ancestors, whom history books describe as caveman, managed such an organization hangs in the air. Conspiracy theorists immediately shout, Atlantis has been found. Of course. But the truth is perhaps more fascinating. Geologists discovered that these stones are actually nature's own masterpiece. Hexagonal basalt columns formed by volcanic eruptions. A giant natural puzzle. And what about ancient people? They took this giant Lego set and rearranged it with incredible discipline. Maybe they didn't build it from scratch, but they knew how to shape nature. So, did a social structure capable of organizing such a project truly exist 20,000 years ago? The answer lies hidden beneath the earth. Serapeum, Egypt's darkest secret. The final stop, and the most chilling. The Serapeum. You pass through a narrow, dark tunnel deep underground, and suddenly, you come face to face with 24 granite sarcophagi, each weighing 100 tons, each perfect, each empty. Their interiors are so smooth that even modern optical instruments cannot achieve this precision. Questions flood in. How did they transport them? How did they fit them into 40-centimeter wide spaces? Why are they so large? And what did they put inside? Nothing. They are completely empty. Conspiracy theorists say they are giant batteries that generate energy. Egyptologists say they show decades of patience with copper saws and quartz sand. But let's be honest, today, in the 21st century, even with our giant cranes, laser cutters, and computer simulations, fitting those sarcophagi into those narrow niches would be a complete nightmare. The Serapeum whispers to you, we did this, you handle the rest. And for thousands of years, no one has handled it. Today, we encountered 6 different mysteries on 6 different continents, and they all proclaim the same truth. Our ancestors were not primitive. They may not have had lasers. They may not have had computers. But they possessed 3 things we no longer have. Infinite time, unwavering patience, and a great purpose that will endure for generations. Perhaps it wasn't the technology that was lost. What was lost was our belief in what the human spirit could accomplish. Now I ask you, which of these 6 structures struck you as the most chilling? Let's discuss in the comments. And if you want to continue exploring the dark corners of history, subscribe, turn on notifications, because this is just the beginning. There are thousands more untold secrets of history. See you on the next journey.